This is the Scalper's Gold Update for June 7th. Well, here's where we were last week. We had this market structure low form, and I told you the long trigger was right here, that we may get that breakout. That was at 8,557 was the long side trigger on this market structure low here. Obviously that did trigger. We did test that 200-day like I suspected that we would if this thing triggered long. And we did break out of that 8,200 to 8,500 area channel that we were in, and we finally did. We got a close above the 200-day here and here. This was Friday, so now we had this big pop on the news there on Friday, and things pulled back after the market kind of digested that information. But we still got a higher close, the highest close that we got all week. But we do have this market structure high formed here now, or there's a good chance that we will anyway when here's the Globex opening Sunday here, and there's a high probability that we're going to close below the high of Friday, and we've got support here on the 200-day, and then below that the 13S here around this 8580 area. So maybe early in the week we test the support of the 200-day here, and we're going to have to see on Tuesday if we've got a short trigger. If that trigger's short, then we may be testing this 8,500, 8,580 area. If not, then maybe they're going to attempt maybe some more consolidation and then attempt the 9,000 area. We'll see. Just a quick peek now at the weekly. Remember, this all started off of the monthly market structure low that finally triggered long and a close above the monthly 5 period for the first time, going back almost a year, if you remember. So here you see the Scalper's Gold weekly went long there at 78.82, and we're up around the 87.25 area here. We had this weekly market structure low here that triggered long. Actually, it was that showdown structure. We had a market structure low and a market structure high, and it triggered the market structure low portion to the long side. So again, this 9,000 area is the weekly 50 period resistance, and that's what we'd be looking at. And your supports here are the weekly 5 period and the 13S. And then on the monthly, okay. Now we had this long Scalper's Gold long trigger on the monthly at 85.78, but our trend is still short on the monthly. See, the danger here now of the monthly is, you see the resistance here is at 9,217 or 92.17. That's our monthly 13S. That's our bull bear line. Okay, we've got the 5 period support. What we'll see, if they come up into this 9,200 area, we're going to have to see then if the following, whatever month we come up into this, if they then eventually, fail and trigger something short, and we get this kind of pattern. But I think they should at least test this monthly 13S if they're going to continue higher here, and the daily stays, continues to stay long. We should get that test of the 9,200 area here on the weekly resistance. The monthly resistance. And then we're going to have to see, do we get this kind of pattern? You see how they came up to the 13S here, and they formed this market structure high here, and then that ended up triggering short. So we do the same thing here, kind of, and have this short trigger. So that's what we want to see. How much strength is this? Now if they happen to come, again, here's our market structure low bottom that triggered long. If they continue, let's say they continue and they are able to base and kind of consolidate, above we'll see if they can continue to come up here and base this 13S, this bull bear line, get some closes above it, and then if they can, to 10,000 and proceed upward, then we may be just out of the woods. But I'll be a little more cautious than that. This is going to be a big test area up here in this 9,200, maybe 9,500 area. So keep your eyes on that. But anyway, just a quick video tonight, and we'll take a peek next week and see where we've gone and see if we need to make any changes. All right, have a great weekend.